chasing that all year. And I know our fans want it too. A lot of them even have tickets already to Istanbul. So we're going to leave everything we have tonight on that floor and make sure nobody's calling the airlines asking for that refund.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
And just moments ago, an aerial view above the Arc de Triomphe monument here in Paris. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us for tonight's FPSL action between Paris FC and Marseille. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. Guys, this should be a fun one.
It's old versus new here. It's an interesting one. Veteran Marseille on one side looking to steal. Win against the youth movement, Paris FC.
And tonight, Paris needs this victory to qualify for the EVA tournament.
Well, certainly a lot on the line for MP and the rest of the Paris squad. But I know that Louis Dupont and Marseille would love the chance to play the spoiler here in front of a rowdy Parisian crowd.
And it's Paris FC basket to start out.
So really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EVA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations for this year.
6 to shoot. Here's Dumont. Rebounded by Brisebois. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well. But from what I've seen, they could do it.
Now here's Brisebois. Pass to Dupont. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Ahern.
What a strong finish by Dupont. Well, he's known as a finisher, but he's got a nice burst, too.
And what a surprise season for Paris FC. Most have them in the middle of the pack, but as we've mentioned, they have a chance to clinch a spot in the EVA tourney tonight.
And it shows you how a few key players can make a monster difference. The chemistry on this team has come together, and they have played far greater than the sum of their parts.
That one, good for 2.
Down low, MP looking confident, ready to cash in.
Barrow outside. Parker a screen. Let's go with a 3. Barrow shot is off. Elitch with it. Now covered by Bourgeois. Here's MP. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Now Bourgeois.
Well, you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point. The youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight.
And again, it's Marseille basketball missing. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Here's Elitch. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's Bourgeois. Pass to Dupont. Back to Bourgeois. To the inside. Dupont drawing the double team. There's Barrow with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Spacing out the floor, Marseille is a better team when Barrow is burying triples. And without a doubt, this Marseille squad belongs to Louis Dupont. Really a gifted finisher, one of the best finishers in all of Europe.
He's the heartbeat of this team, and he is their leader. Marseille can go as far as Dupont takes them, and the way he's played all season, the sky is the limit for L'Aigle.
Now here's Brisebois. 5 on the clock. Parker. There's Barrow with the 3. And it's MP with the rebound. Elitch with it. Now covered by Bourgeois. Fires for 3. And Ahern gets the 3.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
Now here's Brisebois. Pass to Barrow. Parker. That's in there. Barrow with the assist.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong, but they've really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already.
They carried out the plan perfectly that time around.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Parker. It's hauled in by Paris. Fortier outside.
Down low.
Here's MP. And he banks in the layup.
He's been able to find the open man every trip down the floor.
Yeah, it sure has seemed like it. Great day passing the basketball for him.
And that does it for the first quarter. Paris FC basket ahead. They're up by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back to Paris for the second quarter. For his second make in 5 attempts. And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city. Obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And here's Paris. Fortier outside. Pass to MP. And MP slams it in.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Arrow outside. Ball. Oh, slam dunk by Dumont.
That's how it's done. Find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
It was. A tight game like this one, you would think that they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end, but they didn't.
And it's MP missing.
He can be hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up strong enough.
Arrow, defended by Elich. Clock at 6. Pass to Blackburn. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Paris. Here's Fortier. MP. That's good, and it's Fortier with the assist.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some. And Barrow is used to having to convert through contact. It's a testament to how tough he is.
Oh, and a slam by MP.
Solid on the one-hand slam.
And when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
2 easy points.
Yeah, he's an extremely reliable finisher.
Arrow right side. Here's Dumont. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice look provided by Barrow. Good ball movement from Marseille there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fortier outside. MP. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Outside Dupont. Rejected by MP. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Paris FC basket ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. If you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille Basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. It's Paris leading. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be. But basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here in the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
Pass to Parker. Now here's Breezeball. No good on the triple. Now Elich. Here's Fortier for three. And he's good on the three ball.
So good at measuring the defense. If you're too far away from Fortier, he's going to be ready to fire.
Pass to Bourgeois. Over Elich. Off the left rim and out. And here's Paris. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. To the paint. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off glass. When you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in this game.
You know, you think back, like, talk about the start of the season, there were some big moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success in Paris FC. Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw him off there.
Fortier left side. Aaron on the wing. Park down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Barrow outside. Back to Breezeball. Takes it out to Barrow. That one falls, coming off Breezeball's feet.
Well, they need Barrow scoring from that wing position. He's a big key to the Marseille offense.
MP on the wing. Back to Fortier. 6 on the shot clock. MP. Count that one.
And as a point guard, Fortier understands it's his responsibility to involve his teammates. That's a great pass right there.
Pass to Barrow. Inside. Here's Bourgeois. Good work defensively by Elich. Fortier covered by Breezeball. And here's Elich. Back to Dumont. Elich. To the middle. Here's MP. And Paris tacks on 2 more.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
Down low. Shot by Bourgeois. No good. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Ahern. Back to MP. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
Back to Dupont. That falls. Great assist by Bourgeois.
Well, it doesn't take a private eye to figure out why they call Dupont Le Aigle. He simply soars through the air, and along with Barcelona's Alvarez, has a claim to the best dunker in Europe.
Reminds me a bit of a player named Han Chi, who played a few years over here. You might remember him as the Flying Dragon. They both have the ability to explode off the floor when they take it to the rack.
There's Barrow with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Paris FC basket ahead. Ups. Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And it's MP with the rebound. What a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed DuPont on the offensive end so far.
And not the lack of effort. DuPont has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
Pass to Barrow. Here's DuPont. Back to Barrow. Wawa drills it from outside.
The hot shooting continues.
Along with the lack of defense, neither team expending much energy when it's come to protecting the basket.
Yeah, Brian, we need to see better effort.
Outside Elich. Inside. MP. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, he thought he had that one clean, but the refs saw it differently, and they're going to count the basket.
Marseille trailing. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Now here's DuPont. Guarded by Dumont. Hits it from three-point range.
I think Barrow fed off the pressure there. He let it fire him up.
Fortier outside. MP with it. Working on Parker. Here's MP. Oh, and a slam by MP.
What an effort from MP on the offensive end. He knows they need a bucket, and he gives them one.
Brisebois outside. That's good, and it's DuPont with the assist.
Well, Marseille needed points in Brisebois, calling his own number.
And it's Harris with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier to the inside. Here's MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
Yeah, both of these teams are firing on all cylinders right now. I love it.
Barrow outside. Shoots the three. Harris grabs the miss.
That shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make a comeback.
Stolen by DuPont. The shake. Yep. Count it.
This is exactly why they turned to DuPont down the stretch. What a clutch shot.
Fortier outside. MP. Connects.
The bigger the moment, the brighter MP shines. That is a play to remember.
Now here's DuPont.
Hitting shots in moments like these are what makes scouts believe that DuPont will be a first-round pick.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a little bit here.
Probably a smart move. Be calm, be patient. He is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
Now a timeout called by Marseille. Brisebois, covered by Fortier. Parker down low. MP's there. Parker misses. And they go to the intentional foul. That'll be a 5-second call. Timeout called Marseille.
Well, this one, it's not over if they can get a quick score then foul.
Yeah, a few missed free throws and they're right back in it, but it has to happen fast.
Exactly, Brian. Have to do it real quick. Time running low here.
Score quickly and then probably foul it.
You just can't waste time here.
And they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer. A smart foul there to try to extend the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free throws.
Here's Portier. And they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet. And so they foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that puts them up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Here's Bourgeois outside.
I'll bet you haven't seen too many rebounding efforts like this.
Yeah, it takes an extraordinary combination of not just talent, desire also to put in the kind of performance he has.
And Pete, congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EVA Championships?
It feels incredible! Oh man, this is my first season as a professional, so to make it to the continent's biggest tournament is an honor. With these guys, I mean, I've also never been to Turkey, so that's another first for me. And one thing I'm really looking forward to is I hear they've got a beautiful architecture over there, and the Hagia Sophia, if I'm pronouncing that right, is supposed to be fire.
It is. Thank you, MP. Go celebrate. Enjoy. Congratulations, guys.
Seems like just yesterday I was trying to convince you to come to Europe. Now here we are, about to play Istanbul for the EBA Championship.
Austin, you keep popping up on me, and you realize I almost fired you for less, right?
Yeah, I was there. I remember.
All right, but I mean, I guess you kind of knew what you were doing.
Well, it only worked because you have what it takes. No, seriously, you earned everything you're about to get, MP. And if you take home this chip, you're gonna get a lot more.
Win. But right now I need to know what the NBA draft is looking like.
There's been some upward movement, you know, nothing too drastic. But if you put on a legendary performance in this tournament, who knows? You might get yourself in the first round, bro.
Things are really moving fast, huh?
They are. Yeah, this is a crazy time in life for NBA prospects. So much is up in the air and things change drastically.
Not if you're an NBA kid. I feel like half the league has a dad who went pro. Sometimes I wish I had those advantages, man.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be you. Plus, there's plenty of NBA kids who don't get a whiff of the pros. I mean, genes only take you so far.
Gotta earn it at this level, right?
That's right. And look at it this way. Coming from Vermont, growing up around that diner, that gave you a work ethic and put a chip on your shoulder that'll take you as far as you'll let it.
Sky's the limit.
It truly is. But first, you gotta take down Istanbul basketball. And you only got one shot to do it. Single elimination.
Come on, Austin. You know that's what I live for? That kind of thing excites me.
Okay, so you're not nervous?
Nah. You train hard so the game is easy. Pierre told me that on my first day of practice, and I think he's right. There's nothing that can happen in this game that I haven't already put myself through 10 times over on a random Wednesday. Look, I'm ready, and I promise you we're gonna win. You want some water?
Please.
Ali, as a two-time EBA MVP, what advice would you give your team before the championship game?
We know what we need to do to beat FC Baskets. I don't have to say nothing.
What do you expect from your opponent?
They got hot at the right time. But we have the best players in the tournament. The most experience. Strongest will win. I expect them to lose.
Man, Ali, you have surprised me, man. I thought you'd be bigger, stronger, scarier.
Well, tomorrow, you will see how strong I am.
MP,
Yeah.
MP, how are you feeling ahead of this championship game?
I'm feeling very, very confident all of a sudden. Usually when your opponent tries to intimidate you, it's because they know you're better than them. So yeah, I'd say I'm feeling pretty great right now.
So, do you have any thoughts on your opponents, Istanbul Basketball?
I've watched the game tape on them. I know they've got some quality players, but I've played against some of the best players across the world in multiple countries. And I'm confident my game is better. This is what you spend all those hours in the gym for, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hier, bitte. Ich habe eine Frage.
And a distant view of the skyline of Rome, Italy, our site for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. What an exciting night. It's the EBA Championship between Paris FC and Istanbul Basketball. I'm Blake Zuniga, along with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. It's winner take all here, and the kings of Europe will be crowned tonight.
We can't wait. We likely have a contender with the powerhouse Istanbul team on one side, but we have the surprise team, Paris FC, surpassing all expectations this year on the other side.
And now Paris is just one win away from immortality. They've been led all tournament by MP.
And Istanbul has leaned on Guvan during their run to the finals. Both MP and Guvan have been the stars of this tournament, and one of them will have a dream finish when it's all said and done.
What a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight.
That one, good for two.
Nice sequence from Ganesh. He is opportunistic.
And here's Portier. To the paint. Here's MP. And he banks in the layup. And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the Kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Guvan and a very tough Istanbul team.
Toprak can't hit. Now Paris FC basket with it.
Not many can argue Guvan is the star of this Istanbul side. Arguably the best guard in Europe, and he's the key to this team.
He does everything so well and has been doing it for so long. Guvan isn't a player you can rattle. You know he's going to leave his fingerprints on this game.
Now here's Illich. MP with it. Ahern outside. Pass to Illich. And MP slams it in.
Love the hustle and the commitment. MP unwilling to let that position go to waste.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now here's Toprak. Kaya the screen. And Toprak for three.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And he needs some help as well.
Now here's MP. He has 6. And here's Ahern behind the arc. Rebounded by Kaya.
Many are wondering what the future holds for MP after this title game. A lot of options for him with the way he's shown out this year.
And whether he stays here in Europe or if he returns home to the States, nobody can be sure. But what is clear is that he's upped his profile as a player and is now a wanted prospect.
Now here's Portier. Ahern. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off glass.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
Outside Toprak. They get it back. Takes it out to Kaya. That one's good, and Ganesh with the assist.
Yeah, you might not think of him as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for him.
To the inside. Oh, and a slam by MP.
Big show of athleticism by MP, going up strong for the dunk.
And so much drama hanging in every possession here of a winner-take-all title game.
And that's part of the magic of the EBA Championship. It's not a 7-game series. You only get one shot at this. Anybody can be the hero today.
That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Paris with the lead. Pass to Portier. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Ahern behind the arc. Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
Lets it fly. Nice form on the 20-footer.
He's got so many tricks in his bag, he will find a way to hurt you.
Portier outside. MP with it. Ganesh on him. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That's on Ganesh. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. And Istanbul going with a different look.
No good on the second free throw. From deep three-point range, and that does it for the first quarter.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 4. And back with the start of the...
Welcome back to the Eternal City, Rome. Second quarter. Paris FC basket, call time. Portier outside. Ahern outside. MP.
And it's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7, and he's made 7.
Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few decades, and Istanbul is a big part of that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's gone on to the NBA. A lot of their success is from the players Istanbul has produced.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
His stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are just falling for him.
Pass to Toprak.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Korkmaz.
No good that time either for Istanbul. And it's Paris with the ball. Ahern outside. Outside Ilic. Portier.
Down low. And MP again.
And as a point guard, Portier understands it's his responsibility to involve his teammates. That's a great pass right there.
Fires it.
Again, the miss by Istanbul basketball.
Inside.
MP.
Soft touch off the glass.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Pass to Toprak.
They need this. The second chance effort. The rebound by Zadirko.
Here's Paris.
Leading by 5. To the middle.
And so it looks like Paris will retain possession here.
That pass just had a little bit too much speed on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough catch for either of them. I mean, these are basketball players, not wide receivers.
Ahern outside.
Down low. And MP slams it in.
And I'm sensing this game really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge, no doubt about it. And that lead's going to get more and more comfortable as they do.
I agree, Brian. Let's see how this one plays out.
Deep Toprak. And it's MP with the rebound.
Boys, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And that one's good. Gouvan.
Just going to work inside. Gouvan finding his finish at close range.
Inside. It's tipped.
And stolen by Kaya.
The 3 drills the three-pointer.
He threaded the bounce pass in there very well.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by a bucket. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the second half of this EBA championship game gets underway. One of the things you always love about the EBA championship, you get some contrasting styles between the club teams of different countries.
And there are players from all over the world on these rosters, but each club has their own identity, and it's been fun to watch them clash.
Good on the bucket.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Now Gouvan.
5 points in the game. The tray. That one doesn't drop.
Ahern outside. Dumont.
The jump hook.
And MP with a nice bucket inside.
Well done to finish that one off.
Istanbul trailing.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
They get it again.
The three ball. Cans it from downtown.
And Tolga Yilmaz, the Istanbul wing, he's really shown some great development over the last few seasons.
Kept waiting on Yilmaz to figure it out. Then about halfway through last year, it happened. He's been an absolute stud since then and a huge part of Istanbul's success.
The ball from outside. It's hauled in by Paris.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Here's MP. The shot is good on the assist by Ilic.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Pass to Ganesh.
To the right side.
Outside Toprak.
From outside, off the mark.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. Working around, getting easier shots.
And Ahern gets it to go.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And when you try to compare Gouvan to the other great league guards in Europe, it's hard to find a direct one-for-one. He's a unique talent.
No doubt. I mean, there's not a lot of other guards that give you as much as Gouvan gives a team. The scoring, the playmaking, the leadership, even defense, he's very good on that end as well. He does it all in a way that we haven't really seen so far.
From outside the arc.
And there's a whistle that goes on Gouvan.
That is his first foul of the game.
There's Portier.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game. To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, and a slam by MP.
What a passing display he's putting on.
He is spoiling us. Just another fantastic assist for the highlight reel.
Pass to Ganesh.
Off target with the three.
It's Paris leading. And in this EBA championship game, MP has been the one to lead the way for this team.
Gouvan might have the experience, but right now MP is the best player on the floor. The way he's taken over offensively.
Here's Korkmaz.
Outside Toprak. Kaya the screen.
Three-pointer.
And Toprak good for three.
Doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Toprak will fire at will.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
And he gets it to go.
He did so well to lead his teammate right to the ideal spot.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
Pass to Aksoy.
Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The T got lucky.
Here's MP. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Good aggressive play by MP. Taking it up inside and refusing to back off because of the contact.
Here's Korkmaz.
Outside Toprak.
Off target from outside. To the inside. Here's MP. And the layup's good off the glass.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
Korkmaz. The three-pointer, no good. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Outside for Ilic.
To the middle.
They double team MP. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
And with that basket, you have to think this lead is safe.
I don't know if I'd call it 100% secure, but at least 98%.
I'll go 99.2.
Both teams will make substitutions.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Outside Gouvan.
And just miss after miss right now. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though. Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there at this point.
Here's the three. Istanbul gets it back. Pass to Kaya.
Fires for three. Gets it to drop, and he's now shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
How about the high release from Kaya, making it look as easy as a warm-up shot?
Outside Dumont. Now Ahern. Portier outside.
6 to shoot.
Ganesh with the steal. Gouvan with it. Picked up by Ahern.
Yep, that goes.
We know Gouvan is an elite leader on the floor, but it's sometimes kind of hard to quantify how large the difference is for this team when he's out there.
People have compared Gouvan to Chris Paul in terms of the ways that he can elevate a ball club. He's got that sort of impact on a team where role players just play better.
Outside Toprak.
This one for three.
And it's MP with the rebound.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Right side Gouvan. Over Portier.
No good there.
Time runs out, and it's Paris FC Basket who will be crowned as the EBA champions. What an unlikely.
Hey, Boggy, we're the EBA champions now, baby. Yes.
This is good.
I think he likes it now. Hey, baby, look it. When me and Boggy started off, we had our problems, but that guy is one of a kind.
Actually, he has a twin, but technically there are two of him.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta meet that guy.
Unbelievable work, MP!
I haven't seen this much talent at this young age since Nas put out Illmatic.
Hey, I actually like that one.
Hey, when he gets to the NBA, put in a good word for me, okay?
I got you, Coach. But hey, these guys are gonna miss you.
I know, and I shouldn't be saying that, but I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Let's go! We the champs, baby! Let's go! Let's go!
Yes, Miss Mueller.
MP, congratulations on your stunning achievement. As a 19-year-old playing his first season in the French Basketball Super League, how do you feel looking back at your accomplishments?
It's been an incredible ride, Miss Mueller. I really fell in love with France during my time here. I love the fans, I love the culture. I feel like I've grown so much, and I'll cherish these experiences for the rest of my life.
MP.
Oui.
MP, what comes next for you? Will you enter the draft? Right now you're projected as a second rounder. Any chance you come back to FC Basket for another season?
I love France, but my goal is the NBA. If I had a chance to get drafted this year, that's what I'm taking, so I won't pass that up. I'll prepare for that as I go back home and talk to my agent and see what my options are. But I think I've shown that I can compete at the highest levels against grown men and under pressure impact environments. A lot of people question my decision to come to France over going to college, but I'll tell you, sitting here right now, I think I made the right choice. Welcome.
Look at this.
How can you afford all this?
Ma, can I get a hello before you start questioning my finances?
I missed you.
I missed you more, Ma.
You look strong.
That's because I am.
Hey, did you bring me my rope for it?
Man, that stuff stunk up my luggage. I'm surprised customs let me through.
No, that is the king of cheeses there. Come on.
Of course, for you, Ma, I brought you some prints from the Louvre.
What? Oh, you didn't have to get me anything.
No. How else would you know I was thinking about you? So, hey, don't mind your stuff. Leave that there, and we'll go talk to Austin and Xander, and afterwards we can grab some dinner.